Everything appeared to be working. This is going to be another part of playthrough for my YouTube. So I do have the first part up. We played a couple hours through the first quest of Shadowbringers, and we're continuing from there. So that is where we're at right now. Or that's what we're doing right now. Get my Chalupa Supreme out here. Everything appears to be in working order. And dude, the women in this game, God, let me tell you, especially my alt, they're fine. I wanted her to be fine. I'm gonna tell you, I did that on purpose. Well, there ain't nothing close. I can't fly here yet. Dude, yes. Yeah, I was like, I love my Wallafell. She's so cute. I love her to death. Love her, love her, love her. But I also want something slooty. Hot, you know, just... So that's why I made a second character, because I wanted somebody to be born. But how do we get up the bridge? Oh, there's a bridge. I just wanted a hot character. Yes, this is Final Fantasy XIV. Don't tell me I titled it wrong. It do be like that sometimes, though. There we go. I think, now we're good. Now we are good. Can't believe it let me change that. While the men and women at the inn battle against this blight with kindness, I must fight in my own way with steel. Ooh. She's so tough. She is so tough. Is there anything I can get you? Your swiftest Amaro. I need to return to the Crystarium immediately. Ooh, he's taken aback. He is taken aback. Remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly over again. I barely got the sand out of my eyes, but the wind did help to clear my head at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the Exarch. We need to talk about how we're gonna wipe the Sin Eaters out, shall we? Oh yeah. Yeah, after what I saw in the first part, Abso-freaking-lutely. We're donezo with that. Get those sin eaters out. Yeah. Do you have business with the Exarch? Yes, I do. Indeed. Thank you for seeking me out, Ahsila. It meant a lot to have you there at my side. I was tempted to set off again in the moment we had decided upon a direction, but you stopped to visit Alpha Node, haven't you? Yeah, I'm still gonna visit that guy. Unfortunately. If you know my brother, he'll be on the cusp of discovering something vital to our success. If he hasn't already, I'm content to stay here and consider our options for the time being, but don't keep me waiting too long, eh? Yeah. I mean, I have a lot more respect for her than her brother, so. I have a lot more. Ugh. Excuse me. Oh, that is definitely the wrong quest. I think I just need to go talk to him now. I'm gonna clear out this stuff here. Alright, so our next thing would just be to see him. Portal to the source. Alright. And where are we taking this? Over there. Dude, even if these were like next to each other, I would still use them. I'm lazy. Oh, thank you. That's my Shiba. I have all the cuties. Well, that reminds me, I got Alpha last night, and he is stinking cute. We gotta talk to this big boy. I had a friend give me my Shiba. I can provide you with an Amaro for passage to Calusia. I will pick you out a friendly well. I was gonna say I was expecting a chocobo, but everything here is like different. So. Oh, he even said, "Are you more accustomed to chocobos?" Oh, he's gonna accompany me? Well, I don't have things to gather, I suppose. So, off we go! I'm so excited to get into this further because so far the story has already been, like, one of the best. Not that the other ones are bad, but it has definitely been the best so far. Oh, I know. Like, I still get, I'm thankful for the teleportations, but it's just so easy to get lost. Another part I still get lost at is Limsa. Like, I still get crap mixed up there.
The whistling breeze, mute. The pounding surf, frozen. Time itself takes a breath. At Light's Edge, all is perfectly still. The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment.
This area is just so beautiful.
Music, faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance,
The
beyond
worst
the
place to get
broken
lost in
earth,
is the goblet. Oh boy.
a city beckons.
I almost always have a map up. Like, even if I look like an idiot and I'm like, gotta take 2 steps, I'm like, let me check my map. I'll probably look more like an idiot if I pass it up, not having my map up. Here, pull it up. And I'm gonna talk to him first. But I'm gonna attune immediately. We are arrived. This is Cracked Shell Beach on the eastern coast of Galusha. You should be safe here. Compared to the mainland, Scent Eater attacks are far less prevalent, and the native beasts are not any more dangerous than elsewhere. It is the people you should be wary of. I mean, this whole area, like, has been so pretty. Gilmore rivals the Crystarium in scale and was once our ally in battle against the abominations. For years, Almorian elite have fancied themselves the masters of what remains of our broken world. They have gone as far as to offer the leaders of other settlements their protection if we bend the knee. But to say their ideas are questionable would be putting it mildly. The Crystarium is one among many who resist their heavy-handed authority, and while we are not at war, our relationship with Yulmore is strained at best. It may be wise to conceal your ties with the Exarch during your stay here, especially in the vicinity of the city. Ooh. So there's some, you know, tension there. Now the Exarch has instructed me to divulge a secret that should make finding your friend a good deal easier. Listen closely. Ooh. My friend. I wouldn't call him my friend. I would call him, I'm literally just doing a favor because his sister. Because I like her better. If you head south along the coast, you will eventually come to a fisherman's shack. A friend of the Crystarium lives there, a man who goes by the name of Iber. Iber keeps an eye on everything that happens and will be able to point you in the right direction. Just hand him a sprig of thyme. That will let him know you can be trusted. Here, this should be enough. Find your friend. I will stay here with the Amaro until you're ready to return. The hobgoblins. I don't know if I take all this crap. Can I climb up here? Because I just want to attune before I do anything. Oh, are we gonna make it? Oh yeah, we're gonna make it. Oh, he doesn't even care about me. much time we got today. So I got a couple hours, so we can get pretty decently far, I guess. But I can't be for sure. What are you after? Fish, crab? I think I've got an eel in the barrel somewhere if you've a taste for them. I don't know that I have a taste for eel, but try anything once, I guess. To check something. Every time I get a DM on Twitter, it's always those 100 biddies. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Make for Still Tide. That's a fishing village. Yeah, I've already made for Still Tide, and look, I don't have to walk. I will spin the gill. I will 1000% spin the gill. I'm scared to shite. Wait, while you're watching, I have to show you the new minion I got. He's like as big as me. Most of them are anyway, though. Here's my little baby. He had me in freaking tears last night. Let me tell you. I love him. He's a little adventurer. He's so cute. They have the plushies on the store. But they're $60. I was like, never mind. Never mind. Can't be doing that. But I might pass away if I don't get him now. So I was like, oh my god, he's so cute, I want to cuddle him. And somebody was like, oh, here's the plushie. If this is your first time in a tavern, it's customary to buy a drink if you mean to loiter. What will you be having? Ooh, do we want ale, mead, or water? I mean, we're in a tavern. We're in a tavern. Have some ale. Oh, wait. Oh, no, my gill, should, I thought they... Oh, we have to come to the other arrangement. Here's an idea. There's a common to the north where we grow our vegetables, but lately pests have been eating more of them than we have. What do you say, a bit of extermination work? I want you to squash any vermin you find, then visit the caretaker and give him an earful from me for sleeping on the job. He'll be in the old silo next to the fence snoring like as not. Do that for me, and you can laze about here as you like. Here. Now a third egg. Welcome back. I heard. No, I don't want a piece of that right now. No, maybe that's not what I heard, but found one. And that took us like the way opposite way we wanted to go. But we got one. Oh, I have quite a few. I need to get.
Thank you for your patronage.
Starlight Blaze, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? I can't save my guild for nothing. I always be spending all fast travel, all buy new clothes. I'll be spending guild like crazy. Even though I ain't got hardly none. That's why I'll never get a house. I'll never be able to afford a house in this. Get him, Toluca. Get them vermin. Dude, the crops are taller than me. Yikes. Luca, you a real one. Luca, you a real one. No response. Maybe you need to knock louder. No response. Perhaps the occupant is hard of hearing. Okay, beat the door down. There are faint squeaking from the room beyond. Time to burst in and save the day, brave adventurer. Oops. No, don't skip that. No one is home. No, that ain't that far. I always miss being able to fly when I get to like a new area. the back of your foot. Dude, I like my, oh, I don't know why I did that. I have my like whole body, was like, doesn't even weigh enough. What did that good for nothing caretaker have to say? Gone. You must have left to join the rest of the hopefuls in Gate Town outside Uilmore. You don't have a clue what I'm talking about, do you? In there, I was thinking you were another dreamer. Well, never mind all that. Take a seat wherever you like, dear. You've more than earned it. I'll even throw in another drink on the house. Baby gets wasted. I finally decided to stream today
And how is business today, Mistress Theva?
Oh, frenetic. Look, I have a new customer.
Oh. Me.
'Tis good to see you, my friend.
Oh.
The barley seeds you wanted.
Why are we
They
wearing
should
the same
produce a better
outfit?
harvest than the last.
Now I have to change.
Oh, just like that? Oh, Alfie, no, you really are a dear.
Bruh. Alphanode fucking walks in. And we're
Well,
wearing the same damn
I'd
outfit.
best be tidying up
Now I
some
have
of
to
those
change.
empty shacks before the pests move in. Keep an eye on the place while
Only
I'm
one of
out,
us can
eh?
wear this. Bro. He really is. That's what I always said.
It seems an age since last we spoke.
But now we're wearing the same
Not since the
outfit.
prisoner exchange in Doma.
And I can't make him change.
the
So guess
opposite.
who has to change? Me.
It has been even longer for me, of course, if you count the days I've spent here. But the time has only added to the relief I feel seeing you safe and well.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I was worried about you. We're just gonna say we thought we lost you. Because I
Alize said
can't
much
say I
the
was
same
really
thing.
worried about you. I'm
I don't
only
think I've
doing
ever
it for
had such a
Alice.
scolding. But I believe an exchange of news is in order. Come, tell me of your arrival and all that came before.
Yeah, well, now I gotta change clothes, dude. I'm so mad. Livid. Absolutely livid.
I see. Both the Exarch and Alize told me what they knew of events, but I had stubbornly clung on to the hope that all-out war might yet be avoidable. And poor Tataru. She must be sick with worry. We must endeavor to return as soon as we may. It would be nice to bring her good tidings for a change.
I'm disgusted.
But
I'm
before we bid
disgusted.
this world farewell, we must first ensure that it is not rejoined to the source. We must prevent the 8th Umbral calamity. Urianger's vision of the future has, I fear, every chance of coming true. By his description, the catalyst for the calamity was a formless and deadly weapon employed by the Garlean Empire. Which can only mean one thing. Black Rose. Gaius was telling you the truth. When we were on the trail of the Ascians, we saw evidence that the gas was being manufactured once more. Gaius was adamant that the project had been scrapped. But so long as there are wars to be waged, there will always be those determined to win by any means. And thus simply destroying the existing stores of Black Rose would do little to alter fate's course. In that sense, our involuntary journey here to the First was something of a boon. Together with the Exarch, we've developed a theory as to how we believe the rejoining will be set in motion. I'm sure Urianger himself will cover the subject in more detail.
This greatly upsets me.
but I can tell you the process requires that both worlds, the Source and the First, be facing an existential threat. One being Sin Eaters, of course. They are a menace that I would dearly love to remove, and not just to avert a calamity. I may be a stranger to this world, but I will not stand idly by and let innocent people be slaughtered. That is what brought me to the gates of Yulmore. Ignoring its pretensions as a kind of capital city to what remains of the world, it is nonetheless a center of power and authority. If any solutions are to be found, I believe our search should begin there. What say you, old friend? Hungry for another adventure?
Yeah. Dude, I'm glamour plating immediately as soon as I get out of this cutscene. God.
And so we take to the road once more.
I hate him. Oh my god. Are y'all watching my stream? Me and Alpha Note are wearing the same damn top, so I have to change. I'm disgusted. Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh my god. Can I glamour plate here? There. Now we're not wearing the same thing. Dude. Had me messed up. Walking in wearing the same top as me, and I can't make him change. If we time our arrival just right, you may be lucky enough to see what I have yet to set foot in Yulmore, despite my best efforts to do so. Come. From here, we must head west and then cross a small bridge. Disgusted. Straight ahead, matey. Northwest. So about where I'm headed. Not yet. No, I'm gonna get this either current alpha copycat. Northwest. Get to the west. Fire all these things. Maybe we can't get to it yet. To the northwest. That it's around the pool or something? There's some interesting looking creatures around here. Almost makes me wonder if I can't get to it yet. But could be wrong. Northeast. Oh, just can't get to it. Wait, where am I at? There's another. I'm gonna attune to that. Well, I'm right here. It's a big burb. Big burb. Ooh, look at that creature. That's scary. I'm down in alpha. Lame. Feel better now that we're not wearing the same top. At least we won't ruin like the whole entire like same outfit. Seems peaceful, does it not? Almost familiar. I had a similar impression of the Crystarium. Even in this distant world, people are much the same. You'd think whenever a calamity struck the source, a reflection such as this one, with all its culture and history, was being erased from existence. No, no, get away from me. Uh-oh. Over there. Quickly, someone's in trouble. Okay, okay. What's happening? Oh, okay, there's a Sin Eater over here. you got this. Thank you. My poor heart. Thank you, young miss. Ah, there you are. In my haste, I lost my bearings, but I see you have the situation well in hand. Fine work. So did he not do any work? He was like, oh, we gotta help somebody, and then just, like, did nothing? Like... just a few bruises from where I fell. I should probably leave my old house behind and queue up outside at Yulmore with the rest of them. That's so sad. Stupid sin eaters. Doubt those fancy lords and ladies would welcome an old crone like me. One would hope. Either way, I suggest you avoid wandering alone, lest you make the sin eater's task any easier. Thank you again, you saved my life. Now, I'm sure a strapping lass like you has a little to fear, but I wouldn't linger long in this place. There's naught to be had here but cobwebs and memories. Phew. As the lady says, many in these parts have abandoned their homes to live in Yulmore's shadow. Should the sin eaters descend upon this region, there are a precious few with the strength to fight them off. Speaking of which, what have you been told of these monsters? Dude, I've seen what happens, okay? I have seen firsthand what these things can do. Alright, alright, alright. We'll do, we'll do, we'll do. Pretty bossy. Those things look mean.
That gate up ahead is known as the Open Arms, and Yulmore itself lies beyond. This, meanwhile, is the aptly named Gate Town, the dwelling place of the many desperate souls who hope to be chosen to live in the city proper.
Elmore, hi, Gibbon. How's it going? Just a mayday here. Perfect timing.
I thought I recognized you.
Uh-oh.
Brought a new friend, eh? I'll bet you got a trick or two up your sleeve. Maybe even
This
3.
guy I want.
Care to show me?
She's not here to compete. Leave her be.
Oh, set up for me.
What?
I
I
can
was
show
only
him what I
making
got.
conversation.
I'll knock your butt out. It'll be a KO to you, bud.
Gentlemen, your attention, please.
Ooh, sadly, work is a pain. Ooh, work on a Sunday. I'm sorry.
Greetings to our hopeful petitioners, one and all. Yulmore extends its warmest regards.
I work
Let
from
it be
home,
known
thankfully,
that a
so even
lady
if I
of
would have had to work
distinction
today, I
wishes
probably
to
would have
dine
gone
on
down
fish divine.
I mean, no, I totally
We
work
seek
at
a
work.
master culinarian who can guarantee
Totally.
seafood perfection. Dazzle the matron with your delicious dishes, and life in the city will be yours to enjoy, even on days when fish
I'm digging
is
these
not
outfits.
on the
Can I get
menu.
one?
Who among you will answer the call? Name yourself or another. We may not at all.
Fish, is it?
Was there
Little
anyone?
me.
What about that girl?
Back here.
Do you recall how I said Yulmore was a center of power and authority?
Oh.
Well, that
Come
it
on,
is
we
also
get to kill
known
off
as the
node.
City of Final Pleasures. The noble and the wealthy who survived the flood gathered here to live out the rest of their days in decadent abandon.
You'll like it. Oh, I died.
A poor man could sooner pass through the Iron Needle than Yulmore's gates. The only way the common folk can enter this perverted paradise is if they fulfill the whim of one of the privileged. And so they are picked over like market produce.
Lalafels make cutscenes so much better. I hope it's a Lalafell.
What a catch!
Yes!
We'll not be throwing this one back. Having seen your all too obvious charms, we welcome you with open arms. Come, join us.
Always
in the
makes me
city
so
of
happy when you get
splendor
put
and
into
live out
trial
your
with
life
a
in an
Lalafell.
ecstasy of endeavor.
Brings me great joy.
Oh, just look at those expectant faces. What could you possibly be waiting for?
What could you possibly be waiting for?
Well, what have we here?
What have
An
we
extra
here?
share of meal to celebrate our newest resident.
It looks like a booty.
For you.
Ah, no!
Enjoy.
Thank goodness.
Over here.
Meal is a
Yeah.
foodstuff which Yulmore routinely doles out to the people of Gatetown, and apparently a staple for its citizens as well. Many here rely on it to survive in these times of scarcity. Yet the whole arrangement just seems...
All seems
Well,
kind of sus.
let's just say it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Alright, before we move on to talking to him, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry that took so long. Alright, back talking to this person who now, my YouTube thumbnail and my tweet, I'm wearing this, like, basically this top, and I have to change my thumbnails. I can't bear the thought. They say this policy has been in place for 2 decades, ever since Yulmore's current ruler came into power. Yet from what I've seen, it does more harm than good. Not only does it distract people from shared struggle against sin eaters, it robs them of their self-sufficiency. I've tried to propose ways they could improve their lot, but my words invariably fall on deaf ears. The attitude is so entrenched now, I worry that, well, mayhap you should take a turn around Gatetown and judge the situation for yourself. Mayhaps I will. Like this guy that was like trying to cause problems earlier. Still here, are you? Can't blame me for wanting to. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. If you ask me, you should ditch that sour-faced brat and make a home for yourself here. Gatetown's not much to look at, eh? But it's at least safe. And the meal is the best thing I've ever tasted. Yeah, well, you know, it ain't gonna happen. Okay. A large pot bubbles over the flame. Pale chunks, meal you realize float in the otherwise plain broth. Yeah, I'm not gonna be caught up. I will be playing Thursday. This should be down for updates. So I'll be on Fallout and likely Fallout Crowd Control. And depending how things go that day, we might try Dark Souls and Dark Souls Crowd Control. Even though I've like never really played those. Just for funsies. I'm just barely at the beginning of this expansion, and then there's one left, and then the new one comes out. So that'll be up Friday for the early access, but I'm off the whole week after that too, so I'll be working on getting through what I can, but I also don't want to rush at the same time, so I'm not gonna skip scenes or anything in MSQ. So it might take a little bit longer. Some of these cutscenes will be long. So they're just basically not willing to accept any help with becoming more self-sufficient, and they just wait for handouts of food, which is not good. So we don't think it's that he disapproves of their way of life, but it's very frustrating that they've become so dependent on just waiting for handouts of food when there are so many ways that they could be living better. Unjust the system. Let's see. Take that elderly lady. It does not seem that those who have chosen to forgo are doomed to suffer for their independence. In the end, they are all but forced to seek refuge in Gatetown, and so hamlets and fields across the island are left empty and unattended, hastening the region's descent into ruin. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, that's how they choose to live, but I don't think they know how to live another way. There has to be a better way. I will not know for sure, however, until I've taken these long-delayed steps through the gates. It is unfortunate that you've arrived when you did. I've been working on a scheme to insinuate myself into the city, and if all goes to plan, it should come to fruition. There's a beast tribe that makes its home on the seas surrounding the island. For the most part, they keep to themselves in the ocean grottos and rarely have dealings with land dwellers. But as Tataru took such great pains to impress upon me during our stay in Kugane, business favors the bold, and so I reached out to them. I duly discovered that Ondo are inordinately fond of land-grown produce, fresh fruits in particular, and when I offered to procure such goods, they promised me to pay me in pearls. An attractive business venture for any prospective investor, would you not agree? Surely even the most jaded Yomorian would have time for a merchant who can make pearls from plums and pumpkins. I've come a long way since my days of buying a samurai sword without first negotiating a price. I need to, like, can't adjust the speed. There we go. It's like going way fast. First things first, we must pay a visit to Moshamoa, my supplier in right. Come, it is just northwest of here. What is that person doing? What did they think they are gonna do? We do not have to... Is that the one I couldn't get earlier? I don't know where the heck it is. We've already attuned, so we can just go for it. Good day to you. This is my associate, Ahsila. We're here to collect the produce I purchased. I loaded your lackey up with the goods not long ago. What? Short blue hair. No, he said he'd come on your behalf since he seemed to know all the details. Oh. Someone must have been eavesdropping. Well, crap. So we have to find this person who's now stolen my produce. What a turd. I was wondering what he would have been listening in for. Search the surroundings for male Mistel with short blue hair. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out, target a likely suspect, and inspect him. Uh-huh. Found him. You're in trouble. You went that way. After him. Who can? Gotcha.
There you are. The thief who claims the harvest on my behalf. Hand it over.
Well, forgive me. I have to get into the city. I have no family and all my friends have already been chosen.
I mean,
No one here gives a damn about me. When the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it. No matter what I do, they won't call out my name. I'm so tired, I'm so bloody hungry. I thought maybe I could steal your idea, get in that way. Kai Shear.
I share. How dare you steal?
Tell me then, Kai Shear, must it be Yulmore or nothing? What of the Crystarium? They may not offer charity, but you would be fairly compensated for any work you did.
No, it has to be Yulmore. That's where all my friends are. We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
Well, I wouldn't say that's paradise, but you know. Who knows?
I was to make my deal with the Ondo at the Clave. Listen carefully, and I shall tell you my plans for the business, and how best to arouse the Yulmorans' interest.
You'll give me your place? Just like that?
I'm giving you a chance, nothing more. What comes of it is entirely up to you.
I understand. Oh, thank you, thank you!
Oh, that's pretty nice of him.
This was but one path. There will be others. But for young Kai Shear, it was the difference between life and death. I do not regret my decision, yet I will admit that a part of me wonders if it was for the best.
Hello.
We
Welcome
strive
back.
to bring swift salvation to this world, that countless lives might be saved, not least your own. Even if it came at the cost of one man, should I have forged on regardless? Indeed. We will find another way. I promise you.
What? You're thinking about
Shall we
feet
return
right
to
now?
right then?
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, somebody's got
Is
feet
that-
on the mind. There's so many like different references in this game
I can't
to
be
so
sure,
many
but
different
I think
random
someone's in
things.
trouble.
Like,
Come on, they may need our help.
You used to be docile. Oh my god. I haven't seen that movie in so long. Bristol. I was invited to Gilmore to work as an artist. A wealthy couple took me to paint pictures for them, but when my style proved contrary to their taste, they just as quickly turfed me out into the street. I was left penniless and patronless, a grave sin in Lord Valthyri's city. Within days, they had brought me before the man himself, and he asked me what I meant to do. Dejected as I was, I told him I wished to leave. Little did I know how soon he would grant me my wish. They flung me over the balustrade into the God's damned ocean. Well, don't ask me luck, I suppose, though if you haven't found me when you did, it wouldn't have counted for much. Aw, monstrous, and the citizens condone such barbaric punishment? Oh, without a second thought, when Lord Valthyri passes judgment, no one so much as blinks, let alone argues. And the word is law there, huh? Oh, thank you so much for the biddies. I have a leg grab. Oh, I moved the wrong way. Ah, I'm sitting on my leg. Whew. The more I hear about Gilmore, the more determined I am to see what waits within its walls. I shall bend all my thoughts towards securing another way into the city. There must be something we can do. But first we should convey Tristal to the shelter of the village, fire or no fire, and he needs to be out of this chilly coastal air. Ugh, the worst. I need to drink more regular water, so I didn't buy any sodas this week. Getting off the sodas. And try not to buy any more of the sparkling ice and just drink more plain water. Yep, that's well, it's gonna have to be amount of sugar-free Gatorade as long as it doesn't have like, because the problem with the sodas that I'm gonna quit because Chad's quitting is like the aspartame. So as long as sugar-free Gatorades don't have it, but I'm not sure. I wouldn't think so, but I'll have to look. Oh, I could have just teleported there. Huge. I accept my deepest gratitude. I owe you both my life. If you'll permit me, I would assist you in your attempt to enter Yulmar insofar as I am able. At any rate, to be frank, the thought of sending my saviors into the awful place makes me sick to the stomach. But since it's plain you've set your minds on it, you should take this. My favorite paintbrush. Ooh. Yulmorian elite are never satisfied until they get exactly what they want. And if I'm not mistaken, the couple I mentioned will be looking for someone to replace me. If you make a show of owning such a well-used brush, you may be able to convince people you have a talent for painting. Are you certain? This is your livelihood. We cannot deprive you of such a treasured possession. I give it gladly after all you've done for me. Besides, I don't think I have the heart to paint anymore. As to what I'll do instead, I honestly haven't decided. But I shall stay long in this place, not with the city brooding over me. Nay, I'll move on to new lands and a new profession, and I'll keep you in my prayers from now until my dying day. Phew. Get out here, Chalupa Supreme. Alphanode weighs the brush you've received from Tristal in deep thought. Okay. They say kindness is its own reward, but Tristal has repaid us with a gift as timely as wasn't expected. We will, however, need to act upon his advice before another painter steps in to fill the vacancy. Thankfully, I do have some modest skill with a brush, nothing approaching that of a true artist, of course, but enough to play the role, I would hope. As for you, well, if you don't mind taking a subordinate role, mayhap you could pose as my assistant. Ugh. Me having to work for him? And it's settled. All we need to do now is return to Cape Town and await the next appearance of those vile jesters. Yep. Those are like, I'm not gonna do any of the things like that just yet. Focusing on MSQ right now. Oh, no. I don't know which way to go. You gotta do what now? I remember you telling me about him. That's an unfortunate name. Do you think they just didn't know? I don't know. Ooh. How exciting. I was like, oh my god, it's already 5:30 and it's a stupid Orsia time or whatever on my screen. Jesus, because I have both clocks up there. Not even 4 o'clock here yet. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day. 5:30, dude. I know. I was like, there's no way. It's not even 4 o'clock. Come along, don't be slow. It's time to let your colors show. Yeah, I was getting worried. I was like, there's no way. I have to already get off here, cook dinner, get stuff ready for tomorrow. Ugh. I feel like weekends kind of like aren't really weekends. Like even if you're off on the weekends. Because you like get Saturday off. But then Sunday is spent getting ready for Monday. So dude, I'm glad I don't work weekends anymore. I left that job for a reason. 1, I hated it. But 2, I hated working weekends. Flecks of paint, both old and new, a tool much loved and much used. Not a prop to be conjured on the hop. Very well, come with us and we'll put those talents to the test. Well, I didn't even rhyme that. Yep, and so got home by 10 a.m. Saturday nap, and Saturday's pretty much over. Yep, Sunday too damn fast. Yep. Start vacation next week on the Thursday. Yep, it's like work drags on, and then it's like, oh, finally I'm off work and I can like do this, this, and this, and then the next thing you know, it's like, oh, well, it's time for bed. I didn't get any of this done. I didn't have time. It's terrible.
Redemption is beyond us.
Oh, this is pretty.
The lament of all but saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place. Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the end of days. Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share. Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure really does hold true.
First things first. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me get in there. Alright, I did it. Nice. Baby takes a shower. I love fashion accessories. Yeah, you can get like umbrellas, or you can wear glasses or get wings, I think, and other stuff. But in the update, you will have the ability to wear, like, because I wear glasses, so I glamour my helmet to look like glasses. But in the update, you'll be able to do like both. So if you have like a cute hat or headwear or whatever, that I think you'll be able to do both. But yeah, you can get like umbrellas and stuff. But if you use a fashion accessory, you cannot have a minion out at the same time. Nice. Woohoo! Finished 14. Yeah, until Friday. Just exploring this building that I'm in right now. I'm a nosy little baby. I'm a nosy little baby. I'm exploring a building that I'm in. I don't know what you were gonna say either. But I have a feeling it wasn't gonna be very nice. Never is it? Never is. Well, looks like it's time for him to change his name on everything. You like my wiener? You like my wiener? Is that why you subbed? For 19 months in a row? My wiener that good? You're a mystery. Yep. This is so cool. I'm getting hungry. Might make dinner a little bit early. That way I can get back on. Not really. Oh, a strip club in game. Okay. I guess not really, but it's a male strip club. Actually, there's a female up on stage. It's a very fancy club called the Beehive. TH doesn't whelp. Yep. Yep, that's right. Can I dance? Can I dance? Oh, he said he's gonna hate me. Why? I warned him. Oh, yep, there's a woman dancing on a pole up here. Oh, reason a rat Lalafell? What, you made it a Lalafell? Is that what you're saying? Oh, he can't chat until he accepts it. Oh, it's gonna get him timed out. Apparently you have to accept the warning in my channel. The chat warning. Oh, he's timed out until he accepts it. Well. Unfortunate for him, huh? Okay, now I'm lost in this dang place. Whoops. Okay. Oh, he's in a match of Overwatch, I think, so he can't do anything. He's just gonna be timed out from my channel forever, I guess. Okay, wait, okay, we're turned around. Dude. I'm so lost. He's gonna come back and be like, what is this? I mean, but he also, timed you out in my channel until you accept the, warning. Yep, it is in fact done. Welcome, welcome to the city of final pleasures. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. No, not even a single tear. Moving right along then. Our first task is to register you as residents, make it all nice and official. We'll smooth the way, so you need to put on your happy face and head through the joyous hall. The Bureau of Immigration is in the first room, the left side of the passage. Declare your name and occupation in a nice loud voice. The clerks will tell you where to go from there. Oh, and pay no mind to those folk off to the side of the road. Much like the hopefuls in Gate Town, they haven't earned the right to enter the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow man, then by all means take your time. But why waste another moment? Go. Enjoy the beginning of your new life in paradise. Bureau of Immigration, was it? I suppose we had better show ourselves willing for the time being. We're going to complete our registration, and then I'm probably going to make dinner, and I'm going to try to be back. Welcome to Yulmore. Fortunate friends, may I have your names? I'm Alphanode, an artist, and this is Ahsila, my assistant. I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forego the usual interview and begin processing. They're divided into two classes that are free, who are blessed with the favor of Lord Vothry, and the bonded, who work in the employ of the free. You will be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve a patron in the capacity for which you were chosen. In your case, painting pretty pictures. Oh, painting pretty pictures. For what? Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free or accept work as a general laborer. It was like this place ain't paradise. The two patrons, actually, Chai Nuz and Dulya Chai, the Mistel couple whom referred to as Chais, they're both gentle souls, but would ask that you conduct yourself with respect and humility for your own sake as much as theirs. Now, a moment please while I complete the relevant paperwork. All in order. These are your registration documents. Take those papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Once they've been stamped, you will officially be Yulmoran citizens. Enjoy your new life in paradise. Welcome to the Bureau of Registration. Papers, please. What have we here? Alphanode artist, Ahsila artist assistant, to be employed in the service of Lord Chai Nuz and Lady Dulya Chai. Yes, everything seems to be in order. I think it's best that we deliver you to the Chai residence before... Oh dear. You smell hideous. Me? Did you crawl here through a ditch? It's like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat and musk of some unwashed beast. That's so rude. Proceed directly to the lousery next door and scrub yourselves clean. Use whichever showers are free. After you've rinsed away that stench, you'll want to splash yourselves with this perfume liberally. Once you've made yourself presentable, then you may proceed to the Chai residence. Warning, the guard by the stairs will give you directions. I hadn't realized we were so aromatic. So basically they smell so bad. How come no one has told them until this point that they smell so bad? Baby takes a shower. Like in full clothes. Oh, okay. You rinse yourself clean in the stream of water. I mean, I'm still wearing the same dirty clothes. am so hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and make dinner, and I will be back to continue this. Where shall we speaketh with her at? I need 60 doll hairs because I want the plushie of him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's a precious baby. Quite enjoy the music to this game, but it's a little bit loud for my liking right now. And I'm afraid that the game is like overbearing like my voice, but y'all would let me know that, right? Alright, speak with... I'm so lost in this place. I forgot to go live on TikTok. How dare me, dude. I've been doing alright on there with Final Fantasy. Oh, Jesus. Thank you so much for one biddy. Oh my god, definitely not. See, that's what I'm afraid of, is the second I let anybody send anything on stream like that, that it's gonna be very inappropriate. But can you quack like a duck? Oh, that's water. I was like, why am I stomping in water? There is water. Ooh, got a fancy tea set.
Oh, who's this then?
Okay, it's gonna look a little laggy for just a second. Alright.
Lord and Lady Chai, pray forgive our intrusion. I am given to understand you were in search of an artist.
Thank you so much for the one biddy again.
Ah, you must be the new,
Oh, goodness me. What an adorable boy. That silken hair, those pearly cheeks, oh, and you
He
even
is like
smell
way
wonderful,
too excited.
like a bed of flowers.
That's creepy.
I approve of this one, dearest. I am positive he will paint us the most delightful pictures.
yes. Well, as long as he paints better than that talentless wretch we sent packing last week.
Rude.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to Yulmore.
Alphino, if it please you, my lady. And this is my assistant.
I look like an assistant.
Your assistant? I've heard of folk bringing in family members, but this seems a bit irregular. Aren't you a little young to have a protege?
We are family in all but name, my lord. Though we share no blood, we have stood by each other through life's many challenges, resolved to prevail together or not at all. Of all people, 'tis she who best understands my work. With her unique insight guiding my hand, the art I create is sure to satisfy your expectations. Once the picture is begun, of course, I shall have no need of constant encouragement. And so I wondered, rather than her being in your way, might it then be permissible for my assistant to explore the city she has so longed to see?
Oh.
Out of gratitude for her priceless contribution to my art,
He's
I
really
thought it only
sucking up
fair
to
that I
them.
make this humble request on her behalf.
Oh, did you
She was
ever
way too
hear of
excited.
such devotion? Of course your assistant must have her wish. She shall be free to roam to her heart's content.
Well, thank you.
Isn't that right, darling?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course, dearest. Quite right.
Something about them. I don't know. Oh, he was just like, wouldn't appear. What the heck? Yeah. If you guys didn't know, I have I have a new video up, and I would greatly appreciate it if I could get some views and some likes and some comments, and y'all could play it in the background while you work out, while you work, while you sleep. You could use it to help you sleep. Whatever you need to do, I appreciate it. If you've already played it once, play it again. And then again, and 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 again. And then again. Cue it up. Okay, we get new gear. Explore the city top to bottom. In other words, I would start with the canopy and go from there. Try wandering around the market stalls, mayhap. Such places are usually filled with colorful characters, only too eager to share local gossip with a friendly visitor. I would appreciate it, of course, if you could share any discoveries with me in turn. We shall both learn as much as possible about our new place of residence. I doubt I can tune to this yet. It will tell me, I'm sure. Oh, hello there, Fresh Register. You seem a little lost. Well, 'tis lovely to make your acquaintance. Speaking of acquaintances, you wouldn't happen to have run into my attendant on your wanderings, would you? Big, strong lad, long hair tied back. He was escorting me on a shopping errand when I realized I dropped my handkerchief. And now I've been waiting here all alone while he's been off searching for it. I'm not terribly fond of being alone. If you do see him, I would be obliged if you could pass on this message. Forget the silly handkerchief and return to my side at once. Oh. You serious business. Oh dear. That's a big drop. Thank you, friend. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. I was trying to rescue my lady's handkerchief. You see, the wind must have blown it over the edge, but luckily it caught on something. I thought if I could just stretch out far enough. Risk your life for a scrap of cloth? It's not just a scrap of cloth, not if it belongs to her. There was so much more to the city than wealth and plenty. There's no war here, no conflict. The residents all treat each other with warmth and respect. My mistress has been ever so kind to me, and I can think of no other place in Calusia where I could possibly be happier. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Might have gotten a bit carried away. I found it hard to stop. Please, you should come with me to meet my lady. Once she hears of your deed, you will be witness to her generosity firsthand. I literally just met her. She sent me to get you. What? Lonely, you say? Curse my clumsy feet. I must return to her immediately. Sent me to find you, dummy. Why is my, mouse so sensitive right now? My attendant told me everything. I'm so grateful you were there to offer your assistance. You value him highly, then. As if he were a member of my own family. I could not live the wonderful life I lead without him. We free citizens owe the bonded our unending gratitude. Mayhap in another society our different standing would breed prejudice or resentment, but in Ulmor a most glorious measure is in place to avert such unpleasantness. Part of that measure requires that the free surrender their fortunes. Upon registration, all of our property, financial, intellectual, and otherwise is given over to the city. In exchange, we are provided with ample funds and commodities to live a life of pampered luxury. That's interesting. Being liberated from the concern of earning coin has almost a miraculous effect on people's outlook. There are no rivals to compete against, only fellow residents with whom enjoy our tranquil existence. Now, if you'll excuse us, I must see what the markets have to offer as a reward for the return of my handkerchief. Oh, I've not forgotten you. Of course, our courageous messenger turned rescuer. We got some new boots. All of this talk, relying on the bonded, and I haven't given a thought as to what your duties might be. I hope I haven't interrupted your work unduly. A tour of the city, is it? Then you really must visit the beehive. It's always buzzing with activity. Local humor. Anyway, a lady by the name of Tista B. Oh my god. Jesus. With the yeets today, everybody. It's like the 12th yeet that got me. Yeah, I've already been to the beehive. I've already been to the beehive. I did not call him Stinky. Bruh. It's the tism. I get it. That's why I let them torture me like that. The tism be tisming. We've already been here once today and tried to dance on the stage. Let's see what, whoops. Always call him Stinky. Everybody give me your gill. Somebody come get her. Wait, which one is it? Try her. There we go. Was that a oh, an empty pole up here. What do you know? Look at me sliding on the pole. I'm disabling all jump scare sounds until our next scary stream. Thank you. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. He's the police. God damn. At least that one didn't get me. Because I happened to look over right at that moment. I need to figure out how to delay it so that I can't catch it. Who's home? Nobody's here. Nobody's home. Who's there? Nobody's home. Just a Lalafell bunny dancing. Yes, there's a small child pole dancing. I have to pay bills somehow. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the 1 biddy. And the 1 biddy. So far I made like $5.55 for being so hot. Ones that works. 1 penny. You wouldn't give money to a Lalafell, would you? You're a Lalafell lover. Admit it. Alright. These card games, man. I'm ready. Let's play. Jesus. 1,000 biddies. Thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. We'll get back on the poll right now. 3 cards for you, 3 cards for me. We'll get on the poll right now. What's your call? Will your total be higher or lower? Always high? A draw? What the? Cheater. Music came out equal, but as lovely as coincidence, we still need a clear winner. Alright. We'll play again. Will your total be higher or lower? Okay, I'm going low. I won! I'm so good. A rematch? Dang it. Let's play. Let's see what I get. Alright. I'm gonna say lower. Dang it. a loser. I guess. What I gotta do? Oh man. See, I went the opposite this time, thinking I would get it. Watch me have to spend like the rest of the night playing this stupid game. My god. Why? Am I an idiot? Don't answer that, chat. I'm gonna punch a hole through the monitor. I've never felt so much rage for a game. I'm gonna pick low until it's low. Finally. Well, well, would you look at that? Haha, I get the prize. Come whisper in my ear and don't be shy. Tell Otista what she can do for you. Ma'am, I just met you. Your itch still needs scratching. You might get a few words out of a Tharn. Alright, so go talk to this other person, wherever they may be. Oh, I was gonna put my outfit back on that I wanted. And then I remembered that he's wearing the same thing. We will not be dressing like him. Up on stage and give us a dance. Alright, I'll put the bunny costume back on to do it. Where's the mark at? Dance on the mark on the stage. Dance on the mark on stage. Ew, what is this guy doing? Why does he dance like that? I wanna watch his dance. Can I learn this dance? I wanna spin the pole like that. I wanna spin the pole. Right here. Oh, wow. Gotta. It's against child labor laws for sure. Now that was a show. You're welcome to claim her up on stage anytime. I mean... What would my stage name be? Do you think? Need somebody to come up with a good stage name for me? Do you think just my real first name would be a good stage name since my in-game name is my first name backwards? If there is any place I get lost, it's freaking here. It's crazy. Oh, you returned from your jaunt around the city so soon? You needn't have hurried back. Young Alpinode has yet to brush canvas. Well, it's because he's not really an artist. Not rush good art. Oh, he changed. I can put my outfit back on. That I love. Damn, she's like, just attack him. You are truly a handsome boy. Oh my goodness, she's like just crazy. If about the military headquarters. What is this? So why can't I do it? Must. Oh, okay. Okay. Done. I get lost in this place again. Ah. Baby is slow. Well, that's not where I want. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. I'm so lost right now. Just standing in a corner. Interesting. Oh, I haven't done that one yet. Oh, I bet it's outside and down. This place is so damn confusing. Eventually we might get to something more exciting, but probably not tonight. Cure for an ailing voice. No medicine will cure this. Methinks your songbird has a lump in her throat. It must be cut out, excised, and even then the voice may never heal. Poor little songbird. Will they kick her from the nest, I wonder, or simply silence her chirps? Is he, like, enjoying that, or what? You didn't know, one of the many hopefuls who enter the city, very few are ever seen to leave, even as corpses. You might see one or two fortunate fools hurled from the balconies, but the rest gone. Town of nightmares it is, not for this ship's rat. I'm content to scurry around down here and nibble on the crumbs which fall from the table. Consultation over, you have my verdict, and I have my meal. Good day. Wow! Oh, that's rude. Just like that, huh? They just let them die or they kill them. But people think this is paradise because they're not the ones that have to deal with that. You've tuned to all that. Sorry, person, you are gonna have to die or get over it. I don't know. That's what the guy said. Aww. He hurts her and be so mad. Oh wait. I'll not reward your hours of drilling by casting you out into the street. What if he goes to talk to the guy and he's like, well, if she can't sing, just out, or, you know. I mean, does he have to know that she can't? I'm sussy on this one. Okay. Oh man, I can't, oh, I can't use the thing to get there yet. Up we go. In this maze of a building. I spent entirely too long walking around here earlier because I didn't know anything. I'm like, when do I get to attune that? I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to go unlock the front door. What was I reading? Okay, yeah, I got all the small ones, thankfully. I assume that I will be here doing quests for a while and get it before it makes me like really venture out. Ren, thank you so much for liking the live. Yeah, this whole city is sussy. Dang. He was an artist? Like, more than I thought there. Who knew? Take my eye off you for one moment and you're chattering away with that assistant. I mean, it's so unflattering. No wonder didn't. I don't know, but damn, like, I don't like this dude. Oh. Oh, these people. These people. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm very curious now. Well, yeah, no more dawdling. Don't be dawdling now. Interesting picture. A fort. Yep. Somebody we know.
That's him. That's Vorthri.
I think he's quite the character.
He's attended by sin eaters. But how does he keep them from attacking?
Interesting.
Mercy! Mercy!
By the 12.
Oh.
Kaishia, what happened to you?
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
Lord Vorthri, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
Why? You ask me why? Because criminals must be punished. And this man is
You
guilty
saw
of
my
fraud.
live. Awesome.
He came to us, claiming to be a man of
It
justice.
works.
It is his substance
It works.
that has shown him to be anything but. Europe is a city built on love for one's fellow man. Those who have naught to give and live only to take are a blight upon our society. To atone for this crime, I ordered that he fling himself from the balcony.
Crazy.
And he had the temerity to weep. Please, my lord, anything but that. What
He's
then
wanting
is a
to
man
kill
of
this
mercy to do? But offer the sinner another
jerk.
way to show his contrition.
Another way? Meaning what?
They cut his wrist? What?
Sin eaters are part of Yulmore's society, but they must be fed with ether. Living ether.
Well, they sacrifice people.
So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide.
And so that's where all the people go.
And still, he could not do as I asked. A wholly unsatisfactory performance.
It is true that Kaishia won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by a desire to share in your paradise. That you would cast him out, I could almost accept, but to humiliate him thus, to demand his very life? Is this truly the way of Yulmore?
Oh, you dim, deluded child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours? The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by the rules, one has naught to fear. I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters.
Oh boy.
And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
Oh, they get angry.
People call this paradise.
Like, I got my fist ready to throw hands.
You were granted a place in my city.
Painting.
Oh, an artiste! Then you shall paint a picture for me of Yulmore.
She
If I
is.
find your art pleasing, then I
She's
may
always cute.
excuse this display of... Who gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you to paint me a picture!
What you need is a mirror, not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could.
Ooh. He's mouthy. I mean, I knew that, but...
Can you walk?
I think so.
Stomp it away. It's so cutie.
Did that little worm just insult me?
Yeah, he did. Have you looked in the mirror lately, dude?
I'll kill them! I'll kill them all! I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them!
You
Torture them!
stinky.
And tear out their hearts!
Everybody just wanted this dude throw a bit. Yeah, this isn't as paradise as people are saying. Yeah, I have a feeling they don't like us very much. Hmm. Grinding Bloodborne. Oh yeah. Only played that game for like not that long. It was like the second boss, and then I was like, peace. But also, I don't play my PS4 anymore. I gave it to Eli. I don't really have a way to play it anymore. But I do have Dark Souls. I have all of them on my PC. Ugh. And I was thinking about playing one on stream. See how many times I can die. I don't know, she's just very, eccentric. I think that's the word I want. She kind of, like, caught me off guard because she just, like, jumped to Alpha Node, like, immediately. I mean, she was just all over him. And her husband, or whatever, is just kind of a dick. So, you know. Yeah, I got through the second boss barely, and I pieced out on Bloodborne, but like I said, I kind of like quit playing my PS4, and I had still meant to be playing who was slurping around in here. You know what that reminds me of? Dipping fries in a Frosty and slurping the ice cream off of them. That water ice. Oh yeah. Water ice. Ooh, Frosty and fries? Frosty and fries. 1,000 gifties. I'll never eat Frosty and fries again. Felt like my eyes rolled back in my head on that one. Low-key addicted to Taco Bell. I love their like giant Cheez-It Crunchwrap thing. It's so good. Ball blast. Oh. Look, we're all about the blast in here, alright? Kind of tracks though, right? Exactly.
And so you return. Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
Better is not the word I would use. Some lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the sin eaters.
Every time somebody types Baja Blast, it looks at the whole context. It's not just the word. I forgot I set it up like that.
And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and
such a serious
untold
scene.
sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness.
It still tastes like non-dish though.
Sin eaters are drawn to serve
Well,
the
that's a
strongest of their
bummer.
kind. A class of creature we call
Alright.
light wardens.
Putting a
And from what
cooldown
we have
on
been
it.
able to ascertain,
Oh, alright.
only a
Everybody wants to
handful of
do
these
me.
entities exist. Just as an ant colony will perish in
Thank
the
you so much
absence of
for
its
doing
queen,
me.
we believe that the death of a light warden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
I have a feeling Yulmore might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters. Vorthra's command over the Sin Eaters is integral to Yulmoran society. In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience. He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
Agreed. Thus we will need to
I
occupy
love the
or otherwise
cheese-it
divert
ones.
his forces whilst we proceed
But only
with
if
the
you
business
eat
of
it like
eliminating
there.
warriors.
Or pick it up. Because
Until we
delivery,
have done
it's
so,
like soggy by the time it
all other
gets to you.
considerations
So it's
must
like
be
not
set
as good.
aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity.
I was thinking about moving my lamp behind me. So that the colors are actually like behind me and on the wall better. And it doesn't drown out like my ring light as much, and maybe it will look better to have light in front and behind. As far as like the quality of the camera, because this is supposed to be like one of the best ones you can get. And to me, I feel like I see people with some of the clearest, best streams with this camera, and I cannot for the life of me figure out how to make it look like it's a 4K good camera.
Your uncertainty is understandable given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning, then.
thought he was gonna poke his toes.
In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14 worlds. This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first.
I need to fix that.
Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source. And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire,
that'd be cool.
then drought and wildfires might ensue. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds. What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions. An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations. These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities. 7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed. At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining. It is the Sin-Eaters who are to blame for the Light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Norvrant, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told. Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our
buffalo
plans
chicken
until
I ate, I
such time
guess.
as you
My
arrived.
bad. Whoopsie daisy. Lords, there's all the talk about Taco Bell.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements. They say the Sin-Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Just talking about Taco Bell makes me gassy.
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the
It
fight
kinda
reaches
does.
the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
My lord.
Well, quite a bit, actually.
Pray, lend us your strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Face the sunrise. And then be like, yeah, that's like straight up. Like her. The crossroads. Behind. How far is this crap? Oh my god. You gotta walk all the way there. Face the sunrise. What time is it? Okay. Okay. Go not that far. See if we can grab this one. Yeah. It hides it. No, for real. Like, the less of the meat I see, the better. Because it's kind of good. But the more you look at it, baby feels like driving a car today. I don't know what that means, so it's probably pretty dated. Not to say you're old or anything. That's not what I said. I mean, I don't... Alpo, I mean, I know what Alpo and Pedigree is. But I haven't heard Alpo in forever. I don't know the last time I heard that. We're at Caesar household. Look at me. Look, I'm a big girl. Oh my god. Wait. I mean, that is closer. Not by much, but... Ah, well. I used to love kitty cats. I mean, I still love kitty cats. I just can't touch them or be in the same room as them. This guy's slow when he can't fly. But he's so cute. I literally bought the collector's edition just to get him. Okay, we came this way and there's a current. The current thing was kind of like weird to me after Realm Reborn, because he was like, once you beat the game, once you beat it, you can fly, and then it goes to you have to get currents, and I don't know how I feel about that. Let me fly, damn it. Dude, he's so slow. Alright, my doggy. We're talking about doggies. Oh, you ground by oh, I can't imagine. Part of this makes me glad like I waited. I would have been so mad the whole time. I mean, at this point, none, right? Yeah. I want a house. Baby wants a house. I have to go dance on the pole again for Gil. If I can have a house. Alright. I'm not gonna be back in here when I get out of here. Dude. Why is it, like, blasting right now? The sound is so much better. I bought that, like, kit or whatever, that sound thing. It has changed my life. Ooh, that's a big guy. Oh. I didn't even click any. Oh, I bet she's trying to auto attack. Why are you trying to tell me I'm not doing anything? Is it extra loud to anybody right now? Flamethrower. Every time I see somebody use a flamethrower, I'm wrong. Can you imagine baby with a flamethrower? I already have it unlocked, I think. I already have it started. In the middle of all this stuff and I can't see myself. And I like have no idea what's happening. Baby died. Baby is dead. Whoops. Baby died. Not the baby. My legs are short. It only goes so fast. I didn't even notice everyone was like dying. And then all of a sudden, baby was all alone. that her? Yep, that's her. She's missing that part of the wing. Baby with the flamethrower. Yes. Baby wants flamethrower. Just wait. Cry at the very beginning of this expansion. Like literally at the very beginning. That was a close call. I don't need those. I think my inventory is getting pretty full. I need to clear it out. I need to back up my game to the cloud or server or whatever. Gotta be ready. In case. They sound like real dogs. I don't like this. I have a lot of them right now. Sweet person. No. Let's go, sweet. Get in these fights and like get in the middle of it and you can't use it. If I need to be a baby need MSQ first though. Let's focus. Not get sidetracked again. I spent too much time sidetracked before. And that's why I'm not caught up yet. Do with this thing. Hitting that button. Goodness. What is this happening? No. Oh. Jesus. Definitely, I don't know if I'm ready for this one. By his tail. What? Don't tell me I didn't get out of that. You. I didn't make it. Ooh. Close call at baby. No. And baby died. Sorry. You can get me if not. Perfect. Oh my god, got my health back. Oh my god. Dear Lord. What is this crap? Help me. Save baby. Fighting on me. Crap. We're way too spread out for that one. What? I wasn't even in that. Oh boy. Yeah, I know I wasn't in that. Oh my god, why would he trap me again? How do I keep getting in that? timing. What'd that tongue do? I mean, what? Ooh. Like that. I don't want that. This is gonna make me sad.
It's releasing its ether. Fall back. We cannot let it touch us. Quickly, my lord, we must withdraw.
I'm glad.
That will not be necessary, Captain.
He's not suffering anymore.
Though I appreciate your concern. The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor. But now we have a way to contain that corruption. The blessing of light, and the hero who wields it now stands before you.
Hey, the baby. Baby's first cream pie. Oh, Lord.
Behold, the monster's power is broken, and the world, twisted by its touch, returns to its rightful form.
Baby saves the day again.
Scar. It can't be.
What's happening?
It's so beautiful.
Saved everybody once again. No big deal.
The warrior of darkness has come.
Is that what I think it is?
The night sky.
They haven't seen
As it
night
should be.
sky in forever.
Who are you people? You killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky? The legends are true. My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you. You have vanquished the Light Warden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete. Though darkness has fallen here, the other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies, feasting upon what little life remains. Even should it cost me all I have, I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion. Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But, be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will. I swear, on my life, I will one day atone for that deed, but for the present, I beg you stay and see this fight to its conclusion. Cast down the wardens and restore darkness to the first. On behalf of the first, I offer you my deepest thanks.
I understand there is much at stake here, Exarch, but why do you risk yourself so readily? It must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
I do it for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Tower. I'm simply curious to know what prompted you to commit yourself so completely to this particular course.
There are things which we can ill afford to lose. And I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving them. Forgive me. I fear the events of the day may have taken their toll. Despite appearances, I am an old man. One burdened with many difficult memories, some too painful to recall.
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family failing, I'm afraid.
One which has served us well more often than not. Needless to say, we will continue to fight at your side until the last Sin Eater is defeated.
Come then, my warriors of darkness. Let us gather the surviving villagers and make our way back to the Crystarium.
All right. I think this is probably a good stopping point. After this, of course. Thank you so much playing the classics. How's it going?
Yay!
Oh, yeah. What's up, DH? Oh, Daddy, isn't it past your bedtime? I'm a hot gamer girl. You should be giving me money. Forgot about bedtime or daddy. You should change your Twitch name now. Hold on. some for real. Literally. I don't even have kneecaps. But look at the cute potato. Look at that cute potato. Everybody, like, I can't say I've talked to a single person when they're like, oh, do you play? I'm like, a Lalafell. And they're like, a Lalafell. You're a Lalafell. Yes, she's so cute. So finally, that's why I made a Slooty bunny.
Thank you for your patronage.
Oh, Daddy, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, you have a daddy alt. Oh. Thank you, Daddy. Appreciate you, Daddy. Oh. You hear my uwu? Whoops. Wait, what is this one? Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Jesus. It was on my stream deck. I didn't know what it was. Then I realized what it was. How loud was that? Looks like it's turned all the freaking way up. Whoops. I didn't know. then I look and I'm like, that is literally turned all the way up. Crap, I might keep getting sucked in to this. And we're just gonna make it to them. I'm not gonna pick it up because then I'll be like, oh, I picked it up, I'm gonna do it, and then it'll be some long cutscene and I don't need to be like winding down and doing other stuff. Thank you all for watching and hanging out again, as usual. Even though I make y'all deaf, apparently. And so y'all have a great night, and I will see you sometime later this week.